YouTube is an amazing thing and it's changed my life for the better. So for my 1 million subscriber special, I have come to find out about the work that Tackle Africa do and how I can now help make other people's lives better as well. Welcome to Uganda. I'm here in Uganda to see firsthand the work that Tackle Africa are doing, because I'm going to be doing a 12-hour charity live stream on YouTube to raise funds, much needed funds for this charity. Tackle Africa is a charity that provides resources and education to local coaches to be able to then go out and deliver messages about HIV and sexual health to their local communities. And what better way to do that than the language of the world, football. While we're here, we're going to be meeting some of the staff from Tackle Africa, some of the coaches and some of the partners that they work with to deliver their messages. We're going to meet some of the people who actually get involved in the sessions, which is why we're here right now. Our first stop is a local school. We're on the pitch right now. There's about to be a session delivered by Pius, who's going to tell us a little bit more about what's going on.
From this session, we're basically looking at prevention. So we look at the ball representing a condom in this session, whereby if you have a ball that represents a condom, you can't contract an STI, neither can you contract HIV. Okay, the session is going to be about passing and moving, where we look at coaching good first touch, accurate passing, communication, moving into space, movement on and off the ball. It's very, very simple. The ball represents a condom. So when you have the condom, the STIs are not going to touch you. Is that okay?
Yes.
When the STI touch you, they make you 100 times more likely to contract what?
HIV.
If you have unprotected what?
Yes.
You're gonna have 8 balls to start with, yeah?
Yes.
So when you have the ball, when you pass the ball to her, make sure and run and get another what?
Ball.
From another person. 3 volunteer taggers to start with. 1, 2, and a girl. I need a girl, please.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna take on a session, I introduce myself, introduce the session, let the kids play. After they play the football part first. Then we talk about the football part, we debrief it. I introduce the HIV, they play the HIV bit, I debrief the HIV bit, and then I recap on the football points.
So we've now got the chance to talk to Patience. Patience is one of the people who takes part in the Tackle Africa sessions. She's just going to tell us a little bit about it. How long have you been doing Tackle Africa sessions for?
I've been doing this Tackle Africa section for, I think, for something like 2 years.
Oh wow, so you've been doing it a while?
Yeah.
How long do you reckon you'll be doing it for? You're just going to keep doing it for as long as you possibly can?
Until I die. I like it very much.
What's probably the main thing that you've learned from the
I've learnt-
sessions then?
Yeah, I've learned how to prevent HIV. I've learned how to talk to those who have HIV and how to prevent STIs.
Nice to meet you, mate. Andy? Jules. Nice to meet you, Jules.
How are you?
Andy? So we're here with Caroline. She is the program manager for the whole of Uganda for Tackle Africa, and she's going to tell us a little bit about where the money actually goes and how it is spent by Tackle Africa in Uganda.
What happens normally is about £60,000 would be positioned to help us have a full program for a number of 80 coaches. Already, as you can see, we're on the pitch. We have Coach Mustafa with support from Cyrus doing a session, and when you contribute the money directly comes to Africa to be positioned to buy the equipment, buy the ball, support on one-on-one coaches. For about 80 coaches, £60,000 is enough for a program.
Awesome. So 1 year, £60,000 will do a whole 80 coaches for one full country. How many countries do you guys actually work in?
At the moment, we're in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, and Zambia, which is something that is actually growing at the moment.
And you can do all sorts of good stuff like this
Yes,
behind us.
Attack Africa is bringing a very unique approach where it's not about passing exams. You're having fun, but again, you're learning about the greatest epidemic that is in the country at the moment.
Now that we've seen some of the awesome work that Tackle Africa are doing, we've come to a local health centre to find out a little bit more about the problem with HIV in Uganda and some of the work that they are doing to tackle it as well.
I think right now in our country we are a little bit sad because I know we're at the forefront in controlling this epidemic. But for the last couple of years, I think we've stagnated. When you look at the typical families that are affected by HIV in rural areas, they are characterized with lack of even the basic needs.
How many young people do you actually see at the centre? How many people come on a regular basis?
On a regular basis, we actually have between 150 to 200 young people that come to access services.
Is that every day?
Yes, every day. Actually, on a busy day, we have 200.
And what sort of services are them young people coming for? So what do you do with them when they get here?
We majorly focus on STI treatment. There are those that are coming in for HIV testing, counseling and testing. There are also those ones that are coming in for antenatal services. We also offer family planning services to the young mothers. Remember, we are a center that is dealing with adolescents, the 10 to 24, and then we are referring. The question is, why isn't the center that is dealing with the young people also take on the young people that have tested for HIV? So now we've started the art clinic. So whoever is testing HIV should be enrolled, meaning that we are actually integrating services. That a young person is able to test for HIV, and if positive, can access the drugs. We are able to give the whole package to them.
So as you start to bring the young people over here and bring them back, the ones that you've referred, how many people will you actually be treating with the ARVs?
Yeah, we hope by the end of this year we shall have over 1,000 young people that will be accessing treatment here.
So that's people that you've tested positive and referred out, and then now coming back, so young people to be treated for HIV,
Yes.
over 1,000.
Because it is the youth center, so all the young people should belong to the youth center.
So we're going to have another little chat to Pius because he's the prime example of the work that Tackle Africa do. Starting off in the sessions himself to now moving all the way up to project officer for the whole of Uganda.
I've come a long way with Tackle Africa since 2006. It's not easy to grow up from Kamocha and then turn out to be a change agent and turn out to be a football coach, turn out to be somebody people look up to. But back where I come from in Kamocha, so we have been victims of HIV. We've lost parents, we've lost sisters, friends, cousins. Because of what? Because of HIV. People lack knowledge, and things like Tackle Africa do are not ever in the communities, but it's now trying to come up in the communities through me and through the coaches we work with and different communities as well. I was a beneficiary in the start for some time, and I was lucky enough to be selected to join on the courses of volunteer coaches in the communities, and I succeeded with high levels. So I went on to become a volunteer coach in the community. So I work with fellow youth, I work with kids of 10 to 14 years. When I run Tackle Africa sessions, or his kid turn to me and say, "Coach, are you gonna do that HIV football again?" I'm like, yes, because it's all about football. HIV just pops in for us to learn as we enjoy it. I'm lucky enough to travel to South Africa to learn more skills and improve on my coaching abilities. I was lucky to be put on a scholarship to go for the Commonwealth Scholarship in the UK, and I did a FA Youth Module course. So from being a ghetto kid to going to Europe and starting coaching kids from Europe.
So now you've come from Kamocha, out of the ghettos, into working in the voluntary programme, and now you are the project officer for the whole of Uganda. What is your job as project officer now? What do you do?
We organize and run courses for coaches in the communities where I train coaches, because I want them to run Tackle Africa sessions the right way. I want to make sure that they do give right information to help kids making some decisions. So as project office as well, from training the coaches, I do follow them up in communities and support them in a different ways as I make sure that they run the right things with TAC Africa as it's in our methodology.
Now that we found out what Tackle Africa are doing and why they are doing it, I have come down to some more sessions to find out where the money that we are going to raise from the live stream actually goes and funds. So I've come to get involved in one of the sessions myself. Let's go.
You're going to shoot out STI. Well done. Thank you. Excellent. Well done. Island Cup. Well done. 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 Well done.
What the? There's the fun part. Tackle Africa 11 against Soccer Without Border 11 at midday on the equator. Oh my god. This is going to be horrendous.
You're going to play number 3.
Should I tie my boots like a proper Ugandan?
Siraj, they're not going to get in there,
I don't know why they do it, but they tie the shoes like this.
guys. Can we just send someone down?
Yeah. Pretty good. Looks like retro German. Yes, mate. Knackered.